Well, good evening, YouTube. Good evening, Rumble. And yes, we are getting a bit of a late start. Hey, I cannot control technical glitches, especially when that technical glitch involves a router. Boy, if I could, I'd be rich, right? So, how's everyone doing this fine Saturday? Hopefully, the weather there is better than it's been here. Kind of gray, rainy, just But we are going to get started. Now, Zahra has a choice to make. He promised to help a guy with his sons. And that is this quest here for Valus Odiil, who's concerned about his sons who are going to fight creatures that have been appearing in the woods. Hi, all. Happy Saturday. Looking a little high drive-by. Hopefully you've had a good Saturday. Now, if I want to do this one, I need to head to Wayne Priory.
Hail.
It's okay. Okay. But we also have that to deal with. That pesky little Oblivion gate. Alright. As much as I want to get that out of the way, because it is right on the edge of our castle, I think we're going to go help the young men first. Because, well, as strong as I'm sure they are, I don't think they've got what it takes to face whatever they're facing. We are headed down to Wayne Priory. Let's get started, shall we? That's not what I want. That's what I wanted. But the mountain lion is dead, so. Yeah, like I said, as much as I want to take care of that Oblivion gate, I don't think these young men are going to last very long without some help. So we better go help them out first. I'm not sure what I just did, but I'm sure I didn't want to do it. Ooh. Boy, that was some graphics lag.
Hi there.
Oh, hello. Didn't you just go the other way a second ago, lady? I'm pretty sure that was the same person that passed us just a second ago. Okay, random. And we'll go ahead and take care of that. All right, one less wolf to worry about there. We're not worried about mushrooms right now. We're not worried about any foraging right now. At some point, I gotta stop by the stable and see about buying a horse. Can't remember if these are kind of sturdy but slow, or kind of fast but weak. Again, no time to worry about that right now. These must be the young men.
Just calm down. We'll be leaving soon enough. I just can't wait. This is going to be the greatest fight ever. This is no joke, Antus, and it's nothing to be excited about. If you don't want to be doing this, then why are you even here? Father and I can handle this. I'm here because even though I'm afraid,
oh dear,
I have to do this. Father would feel the same way. Father's not scared. Don't you dare say that. You'll see when he gets here. I'll ask him, and then you'll see.
You mean the same father that sent me in his place?
Who are you? Why isn't Father here? He knows how important this is.
Well, he sent me to help you out.
What do you mean he's not coming? He told you to come with us instead. Has he no honor? I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, friend. I'm waiting for my father, Valus Odiil. Have you seen him in town by any chance?
Yeah, he told me about the creatures.
They began raiding our farm a few days ago. There are more now, and I have no idea where they're coming from. It's our duty to protect our own, even if others will do nothing. Father taught us that much, and we won't back down from a fight. The guards claim there's no evidence of them, so they won't lift a finger. That's why we have to be the ones to deal with them.
Well, I'm here to help you.
He is not coming with us. I think I understand. And it is better that he remains safe. Though I wonder why he asked you to take his place. You would join us, though you have no personal stake in this fight. An honorable deed. I gladly accept your help then. There's no point in waiting here any longer. Follow me.
All right. I hope you young men...
Spill their blood in the name of our father.
I hope you young men know what you're in for. Oh, good, and they wander walking like they're going to a Sunday picnic. Awesome. And they have not a stick of armor on between the two of them. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Is that your farm down there? I think I've passed it once or twice. Nice little place. I ought to make y'all stay here and do it myself. Yep, this is the farm. Boy, these boys are determined. Determined to get themselves killed. Blackberries, huh?
Filthy vermin.
We've arrived at the Odiil farm. I need to help Antus and Valus Odiil defeat the creatures that have been plaguing their home.
Filthy vermin. Stay focused, watch your backs, and be careful. Antis, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Defend yourselves! Here they come!
Hey! Of course they're gonna... Okay. I'm just gonna stay next to the boys here. Don't. The goblins have been defeated. I should return to Chorrol and tell Valis Odiil his sons are safe. Whew. Nobody died. Nobody died. Hallelujah. I'll take the lockpicks. That one's empty. Leather shield, a steel dagger. I didn't really need that. I'll sell it. A steel short sword. Again, don't need it. Not worth much. Take the steel shield. Were you the only... Nope, there's another one. Well, white iron shield, not really worth much. I'll leave the rest... Oh, what's this? Dwarven war axe. Okay, what are goblins doing with dwarven weapons? Make sure that... Yeah, we're fine. Steel mace. I'll leave the rest of the stuff for these guys to pick for. So that's done. We just need to go back to Chorrol. That's actually much easier than I expected it to be. Got a little dicey once or twice. Worried about killing the NPCs. And yes, I did say worried about killing the NPCs because they kept getting in my way. There's the priory. And you're still kicking around.
Hi.
Y'all gonna bury this poor guy at any point? You know, just leave him laying out here rotting? You must be a monk. You are.
Greetings, Redguard.
All right.
Greetings.
Greetings. Greetings and salutations. Points if you know where that came from.
Hello. I'm thinking of heading over to Renoir.
So we want to go to this little tavern over here. Kind of a bit of a hole in the wall.
That's the last of them.
Hello.
Hello. There's the boys.
You're back, and you've brought my sons with you. How wonderful!
Well, taken care of.
My boys are safe. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for sticking with them and helping a foolish old man. Please, take this. I won't be needing it any longer. My battles are over. I plan to live out my days on the farm in peace and quiet.
Yeah, so long as no other goblins show up. Sure.
Bye.
Well met.
Well met. Any rumors?
Everybody's talking about the hero of Kvatch. They say she actually went into an Oblivion gate and destroyed it. You too.
Oh, wonderful. They're still talking about the hero Kvatch.
Greetings, Redguard.
All right. Let's go visit our good friend over at Fire and Steel. A fellow Redguard.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is Fire and Steel. Quality armor and weapons, repairs too. What can I do for you?
Well,
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
I have a couple of things to sell you. Sell you that. And I'll sell you that. And I'll sell you this lion pelt.
Made a good bit of gold.
And it looks like there's a spare silver mace. I'll sell you that.
An excellent bargain.
And I'll sell you this cheap steel dagger. And both of these steel shields.
Got a great deal there.
Now. Yep. Okay, that's ours. Dwarven War Axe. We've been using that too. This, frost damage on strike, weakness to frost on strike. But it really doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Nice, but not that nice. All right. Lady, I need a couple more repair hammers. Which I know you have. Thank you. And do you have... There's the orcish boots. We have those. Oh, well, I guess I am still getting the orcish helm Even though I don't need to wear it at this point, I still want it. Because it'll complete the set.
To serve you.
No problem.
Day.
Good day. Yeah, I'll still want the helm because it'll complete the set finally. Repair hammer. All right, everything is in good repair. The boys are safe. Zahra is happy.
Well then.
She knows that.
The odd noises coming from Ugal Billet's place.
Odd noises? No, I haven't. It sounds a bit troublesome.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
Oh, wonderful. Well, let's not just outright murder anybody. Shall we? The last thing I want to do is
Hi there.
get an invitation from the Dark Brotherhood.
What can I do for you?
Do you have any rumors?
Rats. They've got Fighters Guild people out killing rats. You're kidding, right?
No, unfortunately not. What can you tell me about the Prophet?
He preaches in Anvil. Appeared right after the attack on the chapel there. Sounds like the usual doomsaying nonsense.
Oh, it's not.
Farewell.
Trust me, it's not nonsense. All right, now you guys
How are you today?
hurry on home. Well, I see a man about a horse. Or a woman.
What is it, Zahra?
Hello.
You're on the North Country stables. Are you interested in a horse?
Tell me about the horses you have.
There are no finer chestnut horses to be found anywhere in Cyrodiil. They are not as hardy as most, but only the black horse is faster.
Ooh, yeah. But I want something sturdy.
What a pity. If you change your mind, we have a fine selection of chestnut horses.
All right, so he has fast horses, but they're not sturdy horses. We want a sturdy horse. So we need to find a stable that sells good sturdy horses. Which, let's see, what stables do we have? I know we can't get one here. She doesn't have any horses for sale. Where else could we go for a horse? I know there's wild horses near Cyrodiil, but we've failed to catch any so far. Wild Eye Stables. We got Wild Eye Stables at Bruma. Black Waterside Stables at Cheydinhall. Bay Roan Stables at Breville. And Five Riders Stable at Leowen. So we have some options. And we are got a decent bit of coin at the moment. Not going to be cheap to buy a horse, though. Because we got to buy the horse, and then we have to take it to Cyrodiil and get the horse armored. Unless wherever I go can do the armoring for me. We'll see. Not exactly the most fantastic day for a run, is it? Alright, why does the wolf have a fork on it? I don't know. Oh, let me get out of your way. And there's the castle. There's the gate. And I guess it's high time we went ahead and took care of that one, or attempted to. I could have sworn I heard someone or something. Yes, we're going to save. Alright, what we got here? The heck are those things? Daedric. I have no idea what a Daedric is. Their teeth are worth a lot. Could have sworn I saw two of those things. All right. I guess we're going in. Now let's see. That's some poor unfortunate. Potion of shock shield. Whoa, you have like nice things on you. Dude, I'm taking your things. Dispel other. Major soul trap. Another potion of respite. Strong potion of grounding. Resist shock on self 40%. Hey. So let's not hang out in one spot for too long. Oh! Ouch. What we got here? Feel like we need to be going that way. These do seem to have a very specific route. Whoa. All right, lady. Nether tunnels. And what's this place? The tower portal. Well, I get the feeling we're not going to be able to do this until we do some other things. Strong potion of frost shield. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Yeah, that mace isn't worth enough for me to worry about getting it. Rending halls. Okay, that's empty. A mithril shield. I can drop it if I need to. It doesn't weigh that much, though. I think that must have been where we came in. We go to the rending halls. Which are, as usual, very gruesome. The claw monolith. Guess that's where we're going next. Unless that's where we were earlier. No. We're doing fine. Dead halls. Gotta love the names of these places. Oh my god. The dead halls. These aren't creepy or gruesome in the very least. Whoa! That was close. That was way too close. Oh, man. Yeah, that thing's built to cut somebody in half. While we're thinking about it, we should probably make sure we're repaired up. Cannot repair items when enemies are nearby. There were 3 of them. Holy smokes. I don't play around here. 3 flame atronachs in one place. But now, can we repair? Yes, we can. Repaired everything, broke a few hammers in the process, but back to the claw monolith. Another one of you guys. That's back to the dead halls. We want to go up. Corridor of Dark Salvation. Once again, can we appreciate the names of these places? Oh, look. Lesser Staff of Ruin, huh? All right, hold on. Intelligence and willpower are down. Where was that? Here.
Shattered, weakling.
Where are you? Oh, we killed him. A worship bench. Yeah, no, we're not worshiping it here. Blood fountain. A claw monolith again. Now, do I not have my shield equipped? I should. Restore health on target. All right, we need... I only have one potion to cure disease. Did that work? No, it didn't. Of course it didn't. This place is evil. Base Ring of Fortitude. Daedric Heart, Withering Touch. I forgot to check the other guy. I better go back. Where did I kill that guy? Over here. Nope, but he's empty. Some sort of sanctum. hear something. Oh, I guess they are both empty. Okay. Oh, hi. A spider Daedra. That's a new one. Ocean of the Sea. 45-second water breathing. Nice. For fatigue. Store fatigue on self. Dispel on self. And the sigil stone. Holy smokes. That is another gate down. Well, that's a lot more peaceful. Now that the castle is secure, let's head home. Where are you? Oh, one more, you ugly. Oh my god, they look like giant alligators. Alright, the castle is secure. Holy smokes! I still don't know what that room's gonna be. But after all that, I think Zahra would like to clean up and take a sleep. Fall face first into this bed. Awesome. Now we're feeling a little more refreshed. Let's take a look at what we got. Daedra venom. Daedra silk. Daedra hearts actually restore health, which I'm still trying to figure out. All right, what do we have that we can put away in here? Put the blood grass up. What would do? Cure disease. Daedra teeth, or for night eye? Fire damage is fire salts. Nern root we're holding on to. Got a nice selection of stuff. We should practice our alchemy. See what we can make. These things, though, I think I'll sell them. I'll hold on to them. They might be useful for more than just what they're saying. Now, did sleeping help any? No. So we do need to go to a temple. We also need to drop some flour off at the kitchen. So our cook can make us tasty dishes. That would be the basement, which is right here. I don't know, I was kind of expecting more from our third Oblivion gate, but that one wasn't too bad. This has rice in it. That has rice in it too. So we'll move that rice. That's got fruits in it. Some of these just have some random junk. A lot of random junk. Meats and cheeses. Vegetables. So, Oh, we got a diamond. Not worth a ton. Nice to see a world where diamonds aren't like super duper expensive. I don't know about y'all, but diamonds aren't my favorite thing. Diamonds are not always a girl's best friend. I'll put the flour in here with the rice. There you all go. Some more ingredients to cook with. Some taxidermy. And not exactly what I would decorate with, just to be perfectly clear. I don't know. Decorating with dead animals just isn't something I could see myself doing. Oh yeah, that is a much, much better view than it was before. I mean, there's still some remnants of the gate, but the gate itself is gone. The castle is secure. The good thing Chorrol has a cathedral. We're going to be making use of the shrines there. Hondatar's house. I wonder who Hondatar is and why he lives outside the walls. Good day to you, sir.
Who will help an old beggar?
Really?
I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids.
How much you don't give me a line of BS, but here's a coin.
Thank you, kind lady.
Now, what can you tell me about Grey Fox?
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
Okay.
Blessings of Akatosh upon ye.
Now, cathedral is that way. But first, let's go talk to our good friend here. We might have a thing or two to offload on her.
Good day.
Good day.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Oh, I think I might have a thing or two to suit you. We'll start with this mithril shield. Way more shock. Want to look at that. But I'll give you this, the lesser staff of run.
You drive a hard bargain.
Shock damage on strike. Again, while that sounds nice, it doesn't really do that much damage. So we're going to sell it.
A fine transaction.
Oh, you'll even buy diamonds? Okay, here.
A good price for a good customer.
And get a couple more repair hammers if you don't mind.
Tell your friends about me.
Oh, I will.
Good day.
Let's see. Repair hammers. I went right past them. All right. I used up all those ones I just bought. Still have 4 left. Everything's repaired. Everything is good. And how much am I up by? I have almost 3,500 gold. Now we need to hit up the cathedral.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's a lovely day. Oh, and we have Renoir's books, which we should probably check out. Maybe we should buy the library first. But, okay, we'll wait till we buy the castle's library. Then we'll check it out. Oh, look at the animals.
The Empire has given up on stopping the Sluma trade elsewhere. And I hear tribal chiefs are supporting.
Through faith, your afflictions are banished.
Trade is bad business. Everybody's talking about the hero.
And yes, we are back up to speed.
So long.
Leave me alone.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
I understand.
Hello?
worship has become.
Blessings. I'm Oric Grabargol, servant of Stendar. May you grow in the faith.
Any rumors I should know about?
You have to admit, this is a good place to live. Friendly folks, I think.
Well, I have to admit,
Good day.
I'm enjoying living here, so I can't really say I have any complaints. She seems like a very nice orc. Now, we are on a search for a horse. Oh, let's see. So we know we have stables at Breville, at Cheydinhall, at Bruma. But I want to know which one is going to be the best horse, so give me just a second. So has anybody else played the game, the remaster of this? And if so, what do you think of it? How's it compared to the original? So the chestnut horses are fast, but they're not very strong. The black horse is the fastest. So we either want a paint horse or a bay horse. Ah, here. We want a paint horse. Paint horses have 300 health, 10 attack, and 28 speed. So they're not super fast. The chestnut is definitely faster. The bay is faster. They're about the same speed as the old nag Daisy, who died. But they got a little more health and a little more attack. So we want a paint horse. We can go to Bruma or Leowin for a paint horse. So Bruma is over here. Leowin is way over here. Between the two of them, Bruma is a little closer to the Imperial City and closer to the stable here, should we need to come here to get it armored. We will fast travel. All right, let's go back to the map. We'll fast travel to Wild Eye Stables. And then see what happens.
May the wind be on your back.
Hello. Maybe I shouldn't be standing right in your face. Hi.
Are you looking for a horse? The Wild Eye Stables have the best paint horses in Cyrodiil.
Do you? Tell me about it.
Bruma's paint horses are the toughest in Cyrodiil. You can only buy them from me.
All right, 500 gold is affordable. I'll take it.
You won't regret it. Humulus will have your new paint horse saddled and ready for you outside.
All right, so
This is the Wild Eye Stables. Unfortunately, I don't have any more horses to sell. I sold our last paint horse to you. You too.
All right, so she only had the one to sell. We just bought it, but no armor. Hello.
He's been fed and well rested for you.
Well, thank you. Which one? It literally says my paint horse. See what you look like, buddy. Hi. Oh, you're pretty. Now, do we ride it down and risk it dying, or do we portal straight to the stable at Cyrodiil for some horse armor? And do horses really do that? Reach down and bite their own hind foot? I'm going to port right to the stable. I'm not taking any chances with my new horse. He's getting a new set of armor right now. Like, right now. Stay put. Don't run off with any strangers. Hello, lady.
What?
Can I get armor for my horse?
What can I interest you in?
So I wonder which is the better armor. So armor doubles the horse's effective health. However, the armored old nag cannot have her armor removed, and her health will always be set at 250. All right. Oblivion Remastered. Horse armor. Choose between elven or steel armor. I guess it just depends on what look you're going for. Alright. I think the only difference between the armor is looks. So that's what Elven horse armor looks like. So the other one must be the steel. The one that the old nag had. Yeah. The old nag had the steel horse armor. Okay, so I gotta choose. I get the feeling, I think the Elven's kind of nice, but we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with simple. We're gonna go with the steel.
I appreciate your business.
Well, I appreciate you protecting my horse. So with the horse armor, she should have he should have an effective health of 700. And there we go. Well, you are looking nice and armored. Armored paint horse. What quest do we have? I mean, we have quests. We could go back to seeking our roots and do more about the Nirn root, which sounds like it might be really, whatever potion we can make from Nirn root is going to be really, really, really useful. Order of the Virtuous Blood. We should probably be going to grab the Amulet of Kings, right? Let's go ahead and follow the trail of notes about this cult. Where is that at? Which side? Okay, so we want to go across the bridge. That's all I need to know. Alright, here's a question for y'all. What should we name the new horse? The old horse, her name was Daisy. Because, well, I was picking flowers and that's what I decided to name her. It was a nice, simple named for a nice simple horse. Now, he's a nice looking painted horse. Definitely a lot tougher than Daisy was. Okay, we're going the right way. So he should have an appropriate name. You could name him something like Maximilius. Call him Max for short. What was that? Ha! Horse is like, yep, I like you. Trying to think. Think if there would be a name appropriate to the breed of horse he is, being a paint horse. Excuse me. Hey. You okay? I wish I knew if I could feed him or see if he's hurt. Is there any way to do that? Character. Yeah, I've broken 52 picks. Well, that just goes to show I suck at that. I've read 80 books. I have? See, I don't see anything about the horse. I should be able to see the horse's stats too. All right, we're still good. We have about 100 pounds before we're worried about weight. How much gold do we have now? Not quite enough for the next castle upgrade. Now, which way to go from here? Continue going up this way. Not far from Sweetwater Camp. Yeah, that's what I thought.
This ends here.
Hey. You good? You all right? Yeah, there really should be some more options with the horse, like feed it and give it a potion. You know, tend it. Okay, so Sweetwater Camp is nearby. And our destination is not far from Sweetwater Camp. Is that a goblin? Yeah, that's what I thought. Um, 442. Come on. I have arrived at the Hircine's shrine. The note should be behind a tree found by following the wolf's gaze. Following the wolf's gaze. There it is. You walk the path of the new dawn. The God you would have bygone, a new step towards salvation, let you fall towards temptation. From here the third you will seek, the fool, the vain, he who is weak. Wishing to slay the weak souls, the horned fiend's shrine is thy goal. Contemplate the fake prince, march then towards the light of dawn. I found a second note. It mentions a third note near the Horned Fiend's shrine. I should head towards Moloch Baal's shrine. Nice statue. Actually, it's a really nice statue. All right, come on, buddy. Let's find the road. We're gonna go this way. Road is going kind of towards the road. That works. Another cave. Excuse me? Ah. I don't think so, Spriggan. Okay. All right. We are really close to the road, though. Or oh, is the road across there? Oh, stay here. Ooh. Well, that's another Nern route down. Any others before I leave? Nope. All right, buddy. Come on. Now, why did I get off the horse? We're actually near Bravel, but we're also near the Imperial City. There's the city. Okay. Nope, we want to go the other way. Yep. I got turned around again. There's wild horses over there. Now, these look like they might have been painted horses. Hard to tell. Popping sounds are kind of realistic. Now, I've noticed that when we run on foot, we have a stamina bar. When the horse runs, it does not seem to have a stamina bar. Ah, there's one of our robbers that we looted. I don't know. Supposedly it does the same speed as the painted. Okay. I did not mean to do that. It does the same speed as the painted. However, it feels like it goes faster. That could just be my imagination. Where that goes. Let's find out sometime why there's a random bridge up there. I don't think I've ever stayed at that inn before. I should one point, just to see what it looks like. I mean, it can't be any worse than Bravo, which was an absolute dump. Somebody camping out that way, it looks like it. See the campfire from here. Oh, she's petting him. You know, I'm forever going to wonder if the NPCs walking are walking just because they want to walk or walking because they're overburdened. All right, buddy. Let me, see if I can't put you in a stable for now.
I'm Brayless Gowie, and no, we don't sell horses, but we do eat well. The stables are owned by an orc, and you know, orcs and horses.
Are you saying that she eats them?
Good day.
She better not eat mine.
Hello.
Hello.
It's you, the hero of Kvatch. This is truly an honor.
My God. Come on, guys. Can you get over the fact that I was in Kvatch? Thanks.
What is it, citizen?
That's the Temple District. That's not where we want to go. Elven Garden District. That's where we want.
My ear, citizen.
Oh, Emperor Greenway. Perfect. That's the Elven Garden. Okay, we are near the market, or we should be. I should have more than enough mushrooms for a night at the inn and a little something to eat. Hello.
How are you? What do you want?
What do you want? Well, first,
Business.
I'll sell those to you.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
All right, now, we'll buy that beef from you.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
And I'll buy the blackberries from you. And I'll buy those 2 carrots from you.
I wouldn't make that deal with just
I'll buy the corn.
Bargain at any price.
I don't think we have any leeks. Buy the onion.
You drive a hard bargain.
I'll buy the 2 radishes.
An excellent deal.
Strawberry. The wheat.
I let that go too cheaply. You drive a hard bargain.
I'll buy the leek. I've actually spent everything I just gave him for the mushrooms on the food that I'm taking back to the castle with me. That's funny. Take the mutton back with me. Take the tomatoes. Take the flour.
I let that go too cheaply.
Take the crab meat. Take the apples. Nah, we don't want the boar meat. All right, that's enough buying stuff from you.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh, I just did all my grocery shopping with you. I'm sure you're thrilled.
I do have a bed available for 20 gold a night. Would you like to rent it?
Sure, I'll take it.
Very good. It's up the stairs there. First door on your left. Sleep well.
Thank you.
You too.
I'll take it because I slept here before, and I happen to like your establishment. Obviously, I like it enough to spend a whole boatload of money buying food. We'll sleep that long. That way merchants will be out and about. And because we're in town, and we don't really need to be wearing all of our heavy armor, we'll put on something nice. Ooh. Can we have multiple rings on? I feel like we can. Take off the helm. The Orcish boots, the Orcish gauntlets. I guess we could take off our shield, too. That's the Orcish shield. Can I see her hands? Fortify strength, resist disease. No, we can only have 2 rings on. But she's got a ring that resists disease. How much is that one? Yeah, that's the one for strength. 15%. So a 15% chance of resisting disease. We need to go sell some stuff. Hello, I will be back with you in just a moment. First, we'll go to Fighting Chance. Meet up with our favorite person here. Hello.
Yes?
Hello, Rasan.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
I'm sure there is. But I might have a couple of things to suit you. I will sell off that second Dwarven War Axe.
Made a good bit of gold.
Dwarven Battle Axe. The 2-hander, we probably will not use it, so. Chainmail, I'll sell. The Mithril Boots. Mithril Curios.
That seems a fair price.
Gauntlets. And the shield.
A good price for a
Everything else is our own stuff. And she does not buy anything alchemy. All right.
Thank you. Come again.
Thank you.
Be seeing you.
Well, I'm thinking about it. We have like 60 lockpicks now. Everything's repaired. And how are we doing gold-wise? We have enough. Not going to leave us a whole ton after we're done, but we do have enough. And there's our buddy.
How are you?
Great.
Great. Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
See you.
Bye.
Hello, you.
Hi there. Whatever you need, I'm at your service.
Yeah, I know, because I spend tons of money with you.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
So we can build the barracks, the dining area, the Dwemer Forge, the library, the trophy hall, the wine cellar. That Dwemer Forge sounds really tempting. So does the barracks. But I have been promising Nordic for ages. I'm going to get the library. So we're going to get the library next. I've left us, what, 460 gold.
I appreciate your business.
I know you do. I know you do. Wonder why she's glowing. That is kind of weird. I don't know if that's a good effect, a bad effect, a bug. Hold on. Better double check her. I mean, she looks okay here. Nothing wrong with her stats. Nothing weird going on here. He has no bounties, that's good. No infamy. He only has 9 fame so far. Still trying to figure out what these 3 items were I supposedly stole. I've found 51 places so far. Well, I have no clue what the glow is. But we need to go check out our brand spanking new library. So let's go ahead and port right back to the castle. Which should bring our horse with us. Should. There it is. There's our horse. Which we still haven't named. Hello, you. Now I can see you in the light. Oh, you are a very nice looking horse. Alright, library. Let's find the library. I have no clue where the library is supposed to be. That's the tower. Is it in the bedroom? I believe this is the library. There are definitely more books on the shelf. Eastern Provinces, Frontier Conquest. The Agorian Account, Book 2. Beggar Prince. Valerian the Mystic. Biography of Baron Zaya. 4 volumes. Wait, we have duplicates of volume 3. Brief History of the Empire, all 4 volumes. Guide to Anvil, Guide to Brabble, Guide to Bruma. Chorrol, Chorrol, Imperial City, Leowin, and Skingrad. Dwemer History and Culture. Heavy Armor Repair. I just heard something that says I have increased a skill. Heavy armor must be designed to take a lot of punishment. It will receive direct blows from all sorts of weapons while protecting the wearer. Such armor tends to be made from a few large pieces rather than a lot of small pieces like light armor. Iron and steel are easy to work. Just heat them up and pound them back into shape. You can even use a campfire for field repairs. Avoid filing off any of the metal. Always try to conserve the metal and work it back into shape. If a piece needs a lot of hammering, it may become brittle. Reheating the armor every now and then can reduce the brittleness after severe repair. Once the hammering is done, be sure to oil it well. The freshly hammered surface will rust more quickly and need to be protected. Dwarven and Orcish armor requires small and large hammers. Heat should be used sparingly, particularly with Orcish. Both types respond better to many small hammer strokes rather than fewer heavy strokes. Ebony can only be hammered when heated. It will develop small cracks and eventually shatter the material if hammered cold. Daedric should always be worked on at night, ideally under a new or full moon and never during the eclipse. A red harvest moon is best. And we have increased our armoring to 48. The Real Baron Zaya. 5 volumes. Mysterious Akavir, Gods and Worship, Book of Daedra, On Morrowind, History of the Fighters Guild. And we have increased something, and it's 15 pages, so we're not going to read it all. But we have increased our heavy armor to 54. Okay. So I still have not figured out how to put books on the bookshelf, because I have books stored.
You've got some nimble fingers. What have you been getting into?
Excuse me, I do not. And we just increased something. We'll have to read this Warrior sometime. It's the 3rd book in a 4-book series. If you have not read the first 2 books, Beggar and Thief, you would be well advised to do so. So we have to read Beggar and Thief. And we have increased our block to 39. Okay, what did we just increase now? Blade. But our books are in here. Oh, more books. Tamrielic lore. Magic from the Sky. The Madness of Plagius. Oh, we'll have to read that sometime. Myth or Menace. The Wolf Queen, Volume 8. On Oblivion. Provinces of Tamriel. The Firmament. And Varieties of Daedra, which is 14 pages long. That is the story of the Aliens. This is a ton of stuff, 34 pages worth. Was that the same blanket that was on there last time? I could have sworn that was different. And I am probably imagining that. Greetings. Manual of Arms. Mixed Unit Tactics, which we've apparently already read. Alright, so this must be our library, but I'm going to go check and see if there are books anywhere else. I was kind of imagining the library would be its own room, but I don't see anywhere else in the castle that the library could be. Unless they put it in the basement, which I guess is possible. That's the South Tower. Basement. I guess we have to stop off here anyway. I bought a whole bunch of food. So, nope, it's here. Beef. Mutton. Okay, I think we just bought the beef and mutton. Bread. Oh, no, blackberries don't go in here. Vegetables go in here. So corn. Oh, I forgot to put the crab meat in the other one. Leek. Lettuce. Onion. Radish. And yes, tomatoes go in here. Wheat can go in here. Oh, I had some flour too. Flour.
What's this about?
Okay, apples. Blackberry. Oh, I forgot to put the carrots away. Strawberry. All right. Carrot. And then crab meat. Okay, food's put away. Still think that's a very small bedroom. And this is a much nicer bedroom, even if two people share it. And here's our training hall with our art sparring partner. Need to come in here and train some more, I think. Our wine cellar, or what will be the wine cellar when we're done. And I forgot where this heads. Ah, the Great Hall. Nope, that must be the library and the private quarters. I don't see anything else that could be the library. And here, this little quiet corner here, it has to be something like, I don't know, where the castle owner can put their own private shrine in. And this has got to be the trophy room. The only thing I can think of it can be. Yeah, I haven't even been up in the towers. Maybe I should check them out. Or one of them, at least. That's it? Okay. Ah. Okay. Oh, we got a nice view from here. Ha! There's a table up there. What's a table doing up there? There's the other tower. So I bet you that door that we saw is a passageway between the towers. It is.
My pleasure, really.
Oh, thank you. So there are towers on 4 sides. I'd still like to know how they got up there to put a table. Well, I think that's it for now. We got the Oblivion Gate done, and we helped the young men, and nobody died. So, yay. Next time, well, we'll see what adventure Zahra, the desert paladin, gets up to. And now, I would like to take a moment to thank everybody for stopping by. Especially thank Drive-By for popping in and letting me know everything looked okay. And for everybody else who maybe popped in and out or stuck around and watched and didn't say anything, we'll know that you too are also appreciated. Thank you very much. But next time, say hi. I promise I don't bite. But tomorrow, usually we do some sort of action RPG on Sunday, but I think we'll be back with Miss Zahra. Tuesday and Thursday will be Mr. Thormern, the dwarf hunter in Lotro. And if you don't want to miss all that fun, and you haven't already, and why haven't you? Well, y'all know what to do. All those fun cookie things the website wants you to do. But for now, I have not eaten supper, and it's almost time for Gus to show up to play a little Valheim, or perhaps Enshrouded. I guess it depends on what he's in the mood for. So, once again, thank you. You all have a wonderful night. Have a marvelous... Wait, tomorrow is not Monday, it's Sunday. Have a super Sunday. And until next time, bye for now.